There are plenty of staff on shift and all the safety measures are in place. But at this hospital, like many others, staff say fear of the virus is stopping parents bringing their children in.
It's a lot quieter. We've got empty beds for the first time in paediatrics. We've not had empty beds for a long time.
I mean, you're a nurse, but you're also a parent. Can you understand why people would be worried, reluctant?
Totally understand it. And we've discussed it with my colleagues and we've said, what would we do if our children were sick? And we've all gone, I don't know. But we all know that the right answer is to seek medical help when medical help is needed and that we would bring our children in.
Keep your eyes still. Keep your head still. Right now, look at the fingers wiggling. That's it. Well done. That's brilliant. Fantastic.
They normally see 80 to 90 children a day at this time of year. They're currently seeing around 20 to 30.
Antibiotics, okay, yes.
I didn't want it.
You didn't want it?
Yucky.
Including Abigail, whose mum was nervous about bringing her in.
I was watching the news, very scared of the number of people dying and all that, but then we had to come in.
And you're glad you did it?
I am very pleased I did. I brought my daughter in and she's getting much better. If you had seen her 9 weeks ago, you would understand that she's much better now because I know she's in good hands and in a better place.
Initially, we were expecting a tsunami of coronavirus cases. And in fact, what we've seen is a different problem. We've seen children presenting later and sicker, some to our intensive care unit, because we think that parents are worried about presenting to hospital in the middle of the pandemic.
There's another problem too. COVID-19 doesn't tend to make children very sick, but sepsis, appendicitis and pneumonia do, and the symptoms can look the same as the virus.
If a child is seriously ill with a cough or fever or other non-specific symptoms such as abdominal pain, it probably isn't coronavirus. And the key is that we want those children to come to hospital as soon as possible.
Natasha, hi, it's Richard. We're ready for you now if you want to come out. That's what caught Natasha out. Her son Jack has a rare genetic condition, so they're used to hospitals. He's recovered now, but a few weeks ago he became very ill with what even the doctors initially thought was coronavirus.
We went the whole week thinking, no, this is COVID, we'll ride out another day, And that kind of suppressed any of my usual gut instincts.
But hospital tests showed he didn't have the virus, he had severe pneumonia.
I know the COVID is in the news, it's what everyone is focusing on, but if you feel something isn't right, then act on it. Because I ignored it, I thought I was doing the right thing, and actually it wasn't the right thing.
Well, you couldn't possibly know anyway. I mean, even the doctors didn't really clock what was going on.
No, they didn't. Until they'd got the chest x-ray done, they were still convinced that test was going to come back as COVID, which it didn't.
Addenbrooke's, like all hospitals, is zoned off. COVID patients and the staff treating them are kept well away from these wards. Parents like Peter, who's in with son JJ, told us they felt well protected, meaning they can focus on bigger challenges.
We got told last Friday that JJ has cancer and coronavirus cancer, kind of a no-brainer. He needs his treatment, he'll get it, and he gets brilliant treatment here.
And how's the experience been actually being in a hospital? Have you felt safe?
Yeah, we've been 3 different hospitals and every time, safe as ours is.
So it's business as usual on these wards. Their advice is, if your child is obviously very ill and you're not sure what to do, seek medical help.
Yeah, the doctors, they make me better.
Richard Westcott, BBC News, Addenbrooke's Hospital in Cambridge.
Oh, brilliant.
Oh my goodness.